Hey guys, it's Emma Vigling with TYT Politics. Hope you're having a lovely day. I know that I was just live on Facebook, but Jordan's going to be live on Facebook. He's going to have some breaking No Dapple news for you, so definitely go check that out. Facebook.com/TYT Politics. And also, don't forget to go to TYTnetwork.com/go to help donate to TYT Reporting so we can get more reporters, so we can get more Jordan Sheridans. I'm a producer, but maybe more me too. So I wanted to do this really quick story because it's mostly so I have an excuse to rant about systemic corruption. But a former senior staffer for the Hillary Clinton campaign named Matt Ortega, he's starting a URL and some sort of anti-Trump website called corrupt.af.com. So like AF is for as F word. If you millennials don't understand that, that's what it's called. So it's very snarky. It's very millennial new age. That's what the Hillary Clinton campaign is really good at, is appealing to millennials. So this guy, Matt Ortega, who served as Clinton's digital director for communications until he left the campaign in June, maybe he should have stayed on because they had no idea how to reach millennials, told Politico that he launched the site completely on my own and out of my own pocket. Officially, the AF in the site's web address is a country code for Afghanistan, which administers the top-level domain and blah, blah, blah. So he's taking the Afghanistan domain name to do as F, which is kind of meant to be like this meme-ish millennial call-out. I don't even know. So I found the irony of it to be very interesting. So Hillary Clinton is known as corrupt. I guess one of the biggest negative buzzwords about her would be that she's corrupt. Donald Trump's would be he's a racist, he's a bigot. But Drain the Swamp was meant to be an anti-corruption message. We see that he's filling his cabinet with swampy people. There's no evidence that he would drain the swamp. He's only filling it further, and he's as corrupt as you can get. But there's a difference in the kind of corruption, and I find it fascinating that her staffer, it's not really that big of a story, but that people in Washington, this is a micro story of a larger issue, people in Washington don't have the ability to see why a lot of Americans thought that Hillary Clinton was corrupt and why their systemic corruption was so problematic. Like, I get it, Matt Ortega, Donald Trump is corrupt, but he's corrupt in an old school way. He wants to promote himself, and he wants to make himself some more money. Hillary Clinton also wants to make herself some more money, but she's a part of the systemic corruption. And with the Mercer's donations, Donald Trump is a part of that systemic corruption too. If you recall, the Mercers are major kind of extremist backers, even more extreme than the Koch brothers in terms of their ideology when they're backing Republican candidates. So the Mercers have now basically picked and chosen Donald Trump's cabinet, and they helped him kind of get over those hurdles to the presidency. The Mercers are big fans of Ted Cruz, if that says anything about who the Mercers are. So I'm not even arguing that Clinton's worse than Trump. I never said that. I voted for Hillary Clinton, which I know that's a controversial topic. But calling out his corruption in a cutesy way with a meme doesn't eliminate yours. And it doesn't make yours any better. Because when corruption is systemic, 97% of people in Washington, they hear no evil, they see no evil. They would be appalled if I was to say, oh, Hillary Clinton is corrupt. They'd be like, what are you talking about? We're all the same. Because when it's promoting your own business interests, it's corrupt. That's true. That's absolutely correct. But what happens when you're promoting your donors' business interests? Why is that not corrupt? Let's just break that down. Because promoting your donors' business interests is promoting your business interests of getting reelected. So when you promote your donors and when you're in office, you do favors for them, then they donate more money to you in the next election cycle. So that is corruption. It's the same thing that Donald Trump is doing, just cut out the middleman. Career advancement, holding on to power, making more money. That's the goal of all of this. And yes, Donald Trump's a sociopath. Maybe Hillary Clinton did want to help children out. You'll never know. But the only difference is that Trump's corruption is black and white and clear, and it's now abnormal because systemic corruption has been normalized in DC. Your corruption, Clinton campaign, and everyone else's corruption in Washington is at the behest of someone else. And that's why people elected Trump over your candidate, because they prefer the black and white corruption to the behind the scenes corruption. So don't give me this corrupt.af website. First, look in the mirror and acknowledge your own corruption, and then we'll have a conversation about which is worse. Because Trump's ideology is certainly worse, and the people who's surrounding himself are certainly worse. No one's questioning that. But what kind of corruption is worse? Some people would say that it's the one that's behind closed doors and not black and white, like what Donald Trump has right in front of him. So, all right, guys, have a lovely day, and don't forget to check out Jordan's Facebook Live very, very soon.